Panja League.
The stage is set. The moment has arrived. It's the grand final of the Pro Panja League. We're live from Gwalior and the final is at the historic Gwalior Fort. What a beautiful city. The city of kings, and it's in the heart of our beautiful country, India. I'm your host Sarthak, and to join me in the commentary box is the arm wrestling expert Pradeep Singh. Pradeep, welcome. How excited are you? Because it's the moment that we waited for eagerly, the grand final.
Thank you, Sarthak. And this is the most exciting and entertaining and important day in the life of all the arm wrestlers that are present here. And as you can see, Monster Michael Todd and Rebecca Todd making their entrance at this stage. And fans are also there. The Gwalior boys, Gwalior girls, everyone is supporting the event. Definitely going to be an amazing night.
Totally, and what a proud moment for the co-founder Parveen Dabas, who's on your screen right there, and to conceptualize something like this and take it to such a big level. It's only growing with each moment.
Well, growth is inevitable, and 600 athletes showed up prepared, but only 20 of them get to be on the final stage. They were the one who proved themselves. They were the one who showed that their strength, their experience level is beyond all of the other athletes that they eliminated during this process to get to the finals.
Right, Srinivas, Chandan, Shreya, Arya, Yasa, Rudra, Rahul, Steve, Chetna, Neetu, Mazahir, Dilshad, Yogesh, Jinsi, Jagdish, Sameer, Askar, Sachin, Tawheed and Karaj. Anyone in particular? If I have to put you on the spot, Pradeep, who's the winner? You want to take a name or you don't want to do that?
I think we will do that as the matches progress, but definitely a big card. There are many big names, the stars of Indian arm wrestling present on this card. It doesn't get better than this.
Pro Panja League.
90 kg men's category. We have from Maharashtra, Tawheed Shaikh.
Tawheed Shaikh from Maharashtra showing his dominance in the prelims and semi-finals. Into the finals, undefeated, very strong performance.
The solid Singh Karaj Virk walks in. He's a hurricane from Haryana.
Karaj Virk definitely has a lot of eyes on him. Many people are expecting him to perform as good as he has performed in the past. He had that rivalry against Sachin Goel in the 80 kg weight division. He won both super matches against him. One of them was really close and one of them was dominant. Now he's stepping up to the 90 kg weight division. Can he still show his dominance here as well?
Yes, and you can see Tawheed Shaikh trying to engage the crowd, signaling to them, cheer me on, cheer me louder.
Yes, he's also expecting more support for Karaj in this match. Maybe that is why he's asking for some support from the crowd, because he knows that he is by no means out of this match. He can definitely win that match.
The Maharashtrian up against the Haryanvi here. Who will win it? This is the signature event, the final moments of the Pro Panja League's grand final.
The hands completely chalked up. We saw a slight aggression from Tawheed Shaikh even before they were set up for the match, and Karaj Virk had no hesitation in applying his own power. The referee is straightening the wrist and the go happens, and an even slip. We saw an interesting setup from Karaj Virk. He is a hook arm wrestler. Many arm wrestlers feared his hook in the 80 kg weight division, but he was leaning back for that slip. He was going for the top roll against Sheikh Tawheed. That was an interesting strategy for him. Maybe he just wanted to get to the straps, to secure the straps, to apply his power.
Yes, and Mustafa Ali with the thumbs up in the end, gets his water, gets hydrated, coming back refreshed. Karaj Virk walking into the table, looking to dismantle Tawheed Shaikh.
As we can see, the fans are enjoying this match as much as we are doing in the commentary box. The referee Sergey Sokolov is applying the strap, and inside the straps we will see the side pressure, the power from Karaj Virk. As we talked about in the semi-finals, that this is an arm wrestler who does not need his wrist control to win a match. He lost his wrist control against Herman Mann and still pinned him. That is an amazing feat of strength. Usually when arm wrestlers lose their wrist, they lose the match. But that is not the condition at all with Karaj Virk. He does not care about the wrist. He does not care if you have superior top roll, superior pronation. He will just side pressure your arm to the pad.
And I want you to tell me the hand peg that Tawheed is holding on to tightly. How much of a role does that play? And he's let go of it for a moment there.
Yeah, he was looking for a fairer setup. He was talking about the referee about something.
Magnificent setup this of the Gwalior Fort. Such a beautiful sight. So aesthetic to watch. And we're back. And tell me more about that hand peg movement by Tawheed Shaikh.
So I think Tawheed Shaikh might be changing his position on the hand peg when he's going for that top roll move. There is absolutely no way that he's going to try to test his hook against Karaj Virk. Karaj Virk has that untouchable hook that nobody wants to test out. So he will be going for the top roll, and Karaj Virk getting charged up, leg against the table on the side of his opponent, looking for that back pressure. Again, he is a hook master, and yet he is going for top roll. That is an interesting and surprising strategy from Karaj Virk, that he's going for the top roll.
Lots of communication going on from Karaj Virk's end. We saw for a moment he was talking to Tawheed, then the referees. He's very expressive. He seems to be more relaxed at this point.
Yes, and as we can see, all the stakes are on the line. Nobody wants to give anything in the setup. These athletes have been going on with the setup for at least 2-3 minutes now, and yet the match is not started inside the straps. Again, too much pressure on both of the athletes to let any advantage slide unnoticed.
Pradeep, what does their camp say to them in this break? Do they have a coach that comes in with some words of wisdom?
I think they have a friendly community. All of the athletes are friends together. As we saw, we talked about it earlier. Herman Mann is also an experienced arm wrestler. He's also a good friend of Karaj Virk. Although Karaj defeated him in the semi-finals, but I'm quite sure that he will be giving Karaj some tips to win this match.
Yes, looking to get that perfect start with that perfect grip, but the strap coming in, and like we often ask, will the strap be beneficial to one of them, or is it going to be a disadvantage?
We will have to see that when the referee says go, but if Karaj goes for the top roll once again, the buckle on his hand can play a slight role. It does not give the opponent a huge advantage, maybe 1% or 2%, but that is all that can be needed at this stage when the competition is so close.
A little bit of trivia for all our viewers watching. Karaj Virk is a farmer. That's the background he brings into the Pro Panja League, and his opponent, Tawheed Shaikh, a gym trainer. So the Pro Panja League reaching all stratas of society. We've had a chartered accountant, we've had a cop in Chetna. Pradeep, isn't that so beautiful?
Yes, you are right, Sarthak. And Karaj bringing that natural farmer power, that strong hand, that muscular body that he has developed naturally over the years working in the farm. He's definitely going to utilize all of that power in that match, and he will need all of that power against Sheikh Tawheed. Looks like one of them went early. Let's see what the call from the referee is. Referee gives Tawheed Shaikh a warning.
Yes, it's Karaj Virk coming in from the farms of Haryana to the gigantic mat of Gwalior for the Pro Panja League. What a journey this is turning out to be, and how big this must mean to him, to his family, to everyone watching back home in Haryana.
Yeah, a lot of eyes. I'm sure everyone will be tuning into this match, supporting the local boy. For sure they want Karaj to win this match. And an interesting call from the referee. I think it was a referee's grip. And if Tawheed moved early, it was only a warning, not a foul. Maybe both of them moved. And here the go happens. Sheikh Tawheed takes the wrist and hand of Karaj Virk. Karaj palm is turned up. Very difficult to apply side pressure from such position. And Tawheed Shaikh capitalizes on it. Signals to the crowd that he is going to win this match. There was no coming back from such an ugly, difficult looking position for Karaj Virk. His hand and wrist was totally compromised. Sheikh Tawheed not letting anything escape.
The rawness in the hand of the farmer there. You can see the cuts, the tricep, the bicep, the strong shoulder, the forearm, the veins popping out, but still not good enough in front of the gym trainer Tawheed, who is taking it forward. We will be back for round number 2. Yes, it's going to be round number 2. Tawheed Shaikh up against Karaj Virk. It's the Maharashtrian versus the Haryanvi. We've seen everything in round 1. Finally went in favor of Tawheed Shaikh. Tilted towards him. Pradeep, anything in particular that you feel will benefit Karaj? What is he thinking and how is he going to change his tactics?
I think the change of side of tables is slightly going to help Karaj Virk in this. We have already seen a couple of times in the prelims and semi-final that Karaj Virk can win without his hand and wrist as well. But the difference between those rounds and this previous round was that Sheikh Tawheed not only took the wrist of Karaj Virk, but he crushed his pronation as well. Karaj Virk was turned palm up. That is why he was not able to get behind his shoulder and press. And we have a slip here right to the straps.
Karaj Virk doesn't seem too pleased by the decision to go for the strap. I think it's not something he likes.
No, I would not say that. Karaj looked like he barely escaped with an underhand slip. His hand control was not good enough. Sheikh Tawheed definitely had the better hand control, and I would say Karaj is lucky here to get to the straps.
Right, it's that moment. The straps have come on. This is the signature match, the final match in this wonderful Sunday of the Pro Panja League. Who's going to take it home? Who's going to shine? Is it going to be the farmer? Is it going to be the gym trainer? Who's going to stand out?
I think the crowd must be expecting a comeback from Karaj Virk. They would like to see this match go on for longer. The only way that is going to happen is if Karaj Virk is able to make a comeback and surprise Sheikh Tawheed and everyone else.
Beautiful Gwalior fort, so scenic, so aesthetic, so pleasing to the eye, and what a historic event, what an historic league this is turning out to be. The Pro Panja League reaching every state of India, sending out a statement across the globe.
And Karaj and Tawheed both looking for the ideal setup. At the moment, neither one of them are happy with the setup that they are getting.
Yes, you can see Sergey Sokolov, some concerns there. He's removing Tawheed's hand. What is that exactly?
I think Tawheed is touching the straps, which he clearly is not allowed to do once the referee is putting up the strap. The athletes can complain about the position of the strap on their hand, but they cannot touch it by themselves.
Yes, Sergey Sokolov still interfering. He's not happy with something he's seeing here. Mustafa Ali communicating what he feels. That's how intense this match is. Everyone involved. Sergey Sokolov getting very actively involved, and I think it's about the strap. That is where both of these arm wrestlers aren't too comfortable, I feel, and how much of mind games are we seeing because of the strap coming in?
Yes, as I was mentioning earlier, that the change of sides can give slight advantage to Karaj in the strap setup, and that is something that Tawheed does not want Karaj to have. And the go happens. No, someone moved before the go. A foul for Karaj, elbow foul for Karaj.
Yes, everyone getting their money's worth for a signature event. It's going down the wire and it's going the distance. Who thought this would be such a long test? It's a marathon, not a 100-meter sprint, clearly.
Well, Sarthak, I don't think it is going to go the distance. If Tawheed wins this round, it is all over, 2-0. Let's see if Karaj can do something about it.
What is Tawheed saying there to Sergey Sokolov?
I think he's not happy about this setup, and so is Karaj Virk also. None of them seem to be really confident in the setup. So as we can see here, Tawheed getting one foul for not complying to the referee's instructions, because this is a referee's grip and he was moving and he got the foul.
One foul each, and we are really seeing the patience being tested. Each of them trying to frustrate the other. Who's going to hold their nerve till the very end?
Maybe it is just a strategy from Tawheed or from Karaj. They maybe want to tire each other's arm out, and the go happens and Sheikh Tawheed gains hand control once again. But this time Karaj Virk has a better position. His palm is not turned up. He still has the pronation. He has lost the wrist but has the pronation. He's applying the side pressure, and all of the pressure is going on Sheikh Tawheed's bicep. Sheikh Tawheed's arm is opening up. He's looking confident, and so is Karaj. Tawheed is saying no to Karaj that this match is over. Wow, I think it is a second foul on Tawheed. Crucial mistake. Let's see what the call is. Yes, second foul on Tawheed, and the winner in the second round is Karaj.
Karaj with the superiority in technique there.
Tawheed is staring into the eyes of Karaj, realizing that his bicep is fading, intentionally lifting the elbow, gets the second foul.
We are tied at one each. Coming up, the final round, round 3. Ringer cheering the crowd on. This is the live and exclusive coverage of the Pro Panja League. The final round coming up. This is going down to the wire between Tawheed and Karaj.
As we saw that Karaj was able to make a comeback, he changed the strategy slightly, focused more on his pronation. His wrist was still taken in the second round as well, but he maintained his pronation and he was about to press the arm of Tawheed down. Tawheed was realizing that there was a lot of pressure on his bicep and he stopped competing in that round. A strategic move from Tawheed.
Karaj in the background to the left of your screen. He's trying to get hydration, get well hydrated. And what is he talking? What do you think is being told to him? What is being instructed to him?
Maybe he is discussing some strategies, and the anchor is also getting into the action, trying to pretend to be the ring girl, and the crowd is absolutely loving it.
Electrifying atmosphere. Who's it going to be on this final match? Who'll stand tall? Who'll be the last man standing? The Sikh from Haryana or the gym trainer from Maharashtra? The legend being called upon. The monster is with the host.
Yes, he's giving his prediction.
Alright, so that last match took a lot out of his bicep. If he can commit with the bent wrist press and get him outside of his shoulder, I'm going to say he's going to win.
Did we give out the secret?
We heard Michael give his prediction about the match. He was mentioning that the last round took a lot from the bicep of Tawheed because he was put in the defensive position from Karaj. And he's saying that Karaj should straight away go for that bent wrist press that he has. Maybe that can be an option for Karaj to win this round. Is he going to listen to Michael?
Monster Michael has announced his Guru Mantra, and have our arm wrestlers heard the Guru Mantra? That's the big question.
Because it seems to us, or seems to Michael Todd as well, that Sheikh Tawheed is going to take the wrist of Karaj anyways, because he has succeeded to do that in the previous rounds as well. So that is why Michael wants him to concede his own wrist intentionally, get behind his shoulder and attack with the flop wrist press.
Mustafa Ali with the thumbs up there, and double thumbs up.
Slip happens, and that double thumbs up is a sign for going to the straps. Instant replay. Again, superior hand control from Tawheed. Karaj slipping from underneath. Not a very good position. definitely going to hurt his confidence going into that round, seeing the superior hand control of Tawheed Shaikh.
I'm sure Monster Michael Todd will be super happy, will be super proud, because this is the kind of competition he wants to see, and he will see this as the best of the day.
Yes, main event of the night, going to the final round. Karaj making a comeback after being 1-0 down, making this match even more exciting and almost unpredictable up to this point.
The earlier 2 rounds went to the strap, the final round going to the strap, and this time with endurance coming in, with some level of fatigue coming in into those arms, how much of a disadvantage again does the strap become?
I think it is going to be a crucial moment for Karaj. He cannot afford to make any mistake. We saw in the previous rounds, in the first round, Karaj was on the right side of the screen, on the left side of the referee, and he lost that round. Second time, Tawheed was on the right side of the screen, on the left side of referee, and he lost that round. So maybe the buckle of the strap is playing a role here, because both of the athletes are going for the top role, and Karaj is in that position again where he lost the first round. Master referee squaring the shoulders of Karaj.
Yes, the tap to the upper back, what exactly does that indicate from Sergey?
When your right shoulder is carved in, it can give you a slight advantage, which should not happen at this stage. And the go happens. Again, Tawheed Shaikh gains hand control. Karaj is giving everything that he has, but he is turned palm up. He is turned palm up. Very difficult to apply any side pressure. He goes for the defensive kicks move, and the match is stopped. Let's see what the call of the referee is. Tawheed is already celebrating. The fans are jumping on the stage. They're already celebrating. The music is on, but the referee has not given his decision yet. Let's see what the call from the referee is. The music has stopped. Yes, it is a win for Tawheed. He has shocked many people here. The shirt is about to come off. Grand celebration. The music is on. Wow, what a performance that was.
Yes, the raw power. He feels like an animal there. Sheer dominance. He's not a human being, I would say a demigod. The uncommon amongst the uncommon. Tawheed Shaikh rising like a superstar.
As we can see, there is the pin that was happening. Maybe Karaj is not so much happy about that. He tried to go for the defensive king's move as the last resort. But yes, we can see it here. His fingers went below the plane of the pin pad.
The 90 kg plus category belongs to only one man, and that man is Tawheed Shaikh, who many would not consider a human being after that performance. He is an animal. He's a rhinoceros. Look at the raw power this man possesses, like a beast.
Definitely, he has channeled all of the strength, all of the training that he has had in his career into that hand and wrist. Everything into that pronation was way too much for Karaj. He's celebrating on the shoulders of his friends, dancing to the song Jingat, the star boy from Maharashtra.
Yes, being carried on the shoulders. While the Guru Mantra was for Karaj, but Tawheed overheard it and he has taken it to his advantage, winning there. And here's the confirmation of the winners from the grand finale. It was Chandan, Arya, Yasser, Rahul, Chetna, Mazahir, Yogesh, Jagdish, Askar and Tawheed, who were the superstars of this Super Sunday of the Pro Panja League. Yes, and 180 participants go to the main league, and we have our top seeds from the 10 categories.
प्रो पंजा लीग का रैंप फाइनल आया तो मैं 3 मिनट चाहता हूँ, मैं 3 मिनट फ्रेंड सर इजाजत है भाई, मैंने जीता तो भी उम्मीद थैंक यू प्रो पंजा, थैंक यू सो मच इंडिया
प्रो पंजा लीग। तेरी किस्मत तेरे हाथों पे लगा के दाग, ऐसे ही न ठहरे आज दुनिया के बीच। दर्द वाली मेहनत बोले, तोलों में पसीना तोले, तब जाके जीत बोले। प्रो पंजा लीग। तेरी किस्मत तेरे हाथों पे लगा के दाग, ऐसे ही न ठहरे आज दुनिया के बीच। दर्द वाली मेहनत बोले, तोलों में पसीना तोले, तब
The co-founder Preeti Jangyani is on the stage joining in on the celebrations.
जुबान से हाथ हो गए हैं जाम से तमाम होगा ब्रह्म यहाँ आए शब्द बन गए यहाँ आधा गा भजन चले खोपे पंजा खींच मारा खींच खींच के
And there we have Parveen Dabas on stage.
नया तूफानी विंड eru eru
It's time to celebrate the success of the Pro Panja League, and it's only going to get bigger, better. Rebecca Todd joins in. Monster Michael Todd joins in, congratulating Tawheed Shaikh for his phenomenal win. Everyone now stepping on stage. The Indian Arm Wrestling Federation members on the stage. It's time to party. It's time to celebrate the grand success that we have witnessed on this Super Sunday.
अपने किस्मत अपने हाथ में
Everyone joining the party, and we have had a ball here. It's been thrilling to cover the Pro Panja League. While you hear us, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes. The labor of love from the team working around the clock to bring you the exclusive coverage. I want to express my deep gratitude to each member involved in the Pro Panja League. Coming to my co-commentator Pradeep, your final words.
Well, Sarthak, it was definitely an amazing experience and a huge honor to be commentating on such a massive grand finale. Pro Panja League transcending the arm wrestling sport to new levels in India and around the globe, and things are only going to get bigger from here.
Certainly they are. Until next time, this is Sarthak signing off from Gwalior Fort.
पहरे सारे खींच के उखाड़ दिए ताले लगने वाले गाले चाले बन गए हैं हाथ फंस रहे गुजरने वाले हाल ही में बिगड़े हम अब नहीं सुधरने वाले चारों दिशाओं से खिलाड़ी आओ बीच में लगाओ हाथ और उठाओ नाम खींच के ये खेल अब नहीं है बाकी बन गई है रीत पहले पंजा था सिर्फ आज है प्रो पंजा लीग प्रो पंजा लीग प्रो पंजा लीग Panjali Pro Panjali Pro Panjali Pro Panjali Pro Panjali Pro Panjali
Panja League.